All right. So we're going to talk about mindfulness meditation. As you know, meditation is a great way to cultivate the state of mindfulness, the non-judgmental awareness of what's happening in your body, in your emotions, cognitive thinking, and even outside events. So meditation can be done in so many different ways. Today I'd like to show you a very simple idea, because everybody can get hold of a chair somewhere. You can do the cross-legged lotus position. But what I want to do is to show you the basic requirements. This chair is just any chair we can find in the office, in a classroom. So what you need to do is you must do it in a place where it's quiet. It's better to be quiet and free from interruptions. And so turn off your cell phone and make sure this place is comfortable. In your room, you can find a chair just like this one. When you sit, you don't want to sit with your back leaning against like this, against the back of the chair too much. I want you to sit straight up. Make sure you feel stable, comfortable, but straight up. And your neck is straight, just as we talked about before. We need to always keep the head upright in meditation. And now you have to take a very passive attitude in this meditation. So when we meditate, we emphasize four things. Number one, we emphasize awareness. So constantly you're aware what's happening. We're going to have you focus at one object, that is the breathing. We're going to focus breathing first. And then as we breathe, we want you to be aware of other things as well. So if a thought arises, just give a recognition, labeling the thought. And sometimes emotions well up. For instance, negative feelings because you have a bad thought, like say you have a bad grade of exam, you begin to feel very sad. That also you can recognize it. So the second point about mindfulness meditation is acceptance. You accept whether it's a good feeling, good thought, or negative feeling, negative thought, neutral thought, doesn't matter. You receive it, you embrace it with total awareness and focus. Another thing is keep sustaining attention. You need to focus the attention on it constantly. You know, for instance, as we're going to do this in a moment, your attention will wander away. It's all right. Just bring it gently back to the point of focus. And another thing is present moment. Try to bring everything back to the present moment as it unfolds. Bring it back over and over again. You may think it's so boring to focus on my breathing and sitting there for half an hour or 15 minutes. It's boring in the beginning. For all meditators, we know I have been meditating for many years. And in the beginning, I was not able to do it very well. And then my teacher told me later, do it anyway, doesn't matter. And you know, actually the process of frustration becomes an experience of meditation. So right now I'm going to take you through a very simple and brief breath focusing or breath focused meditation. So gently close your eyes and just feel scan your body from feet to your head to notice any tension at this moment. At the same time, also give some attention to the noise in the background. In the case of this room, I hear some humming sound, and the clock is ticking away. And in the midst of all this external stimulation, I want you to come to your internal stimulus, which is the breathing. After all, you're breathing, or to be exact, breathing is happening automatically. Just watch the breath. as you watch the breath, you notice it brings in some coolness through your nostrils as you inhale. Just watch it. Also, you notice as you inhale, your abdomen is rising and falling as you exhale. So give most of your attention on the rising and the falling of your abdomen. Just stay like that for as long as you can. Usually you set up a clock for 15 minutes in beginner. As a beginner, is a very good exercise. And your thought wanders away, perhaps to think about what happened this morning, something you did or did not do. Just bring the attention back again to the breathing. There is a process called labeling you can use. Every time a thought crops up in your mind that concerns the past, you just label it reflecting. If a thought is about planning the future events, it's called planning thought. Just call it planning. Give full attention to that thought and then let it go, release it. Back to the breathing again. If an emotion, a sadness, feeling of sadness arises out of you because a bad grade or a broken relationship, just label it sadness, sad. Sometimes when I'm meditating, I have a sense of euphoria, joy, welling up in me. I'll call it joy, happiness. Just give a label, acknowledge whether it's a good feeling or pleasant or unpleasant. Just give full attention to it, label it, and then back to breathing. As you meditate, you may also notice physical sensations. The pain from your sport injury bothers you. Don't fight it. In meditation tradition, you can have pain but without suffering. You just observe the pain, dull, sharp, referred, just give a label. Watch the pain. You may notice the impermanence of the pain because the pain does not stay the same. Neither does a thought or an emotion. When we give full attention to our experiences, these experiences come and go like the tides. And sometimes when I'm meditating, I can estimate how much time has elapsed. And I have a stopwatch next to me. I just peek. take a look at it. When my time is up, I just gently open my eyes and remain seated or standing. And when I open my eyes, even after this short meditation, I feel everything looks brighter. Everything is marvelous. In the very beginning, you may not experience this feeling, but for me, I have really, really benefited from meditation in different forms. So I'd like to encourage you to practice this sitting meditation using breath as a focus. Thank you for watching.